Roundcast County Coffee Break, and today we are talking to Ed and
Rusty,
and we are here in Atlanta, Texas. Tell us a little bit about your store, Ed.
Well, we started out in the guitar business in 2018. We moved from Texarkana down to this location. We started in business here in 2018 as a guitar store. We moved from Texarkana, where we were at for a long time. We stayed down here and started selling guitars, strings, and accessories to everybody around, all our customers in Cass County. It seemed that after the onset of the internet and the big box stores, it got to where there wasn't any money to be made in guitars and musical instruments anymore, so we switched over to guns. We've been selling guns since January of 2024.
Okay.
And that's really basically it. That's why we got into the gun business. Of course, Rusty and I both are gun owners and gun lovers and believe in owning guns, and that's one of the reasons it pushed us into it, and we're glad we did. It's working out very well.
Now, how long have this building been here? How long have you been in the building?
I came here in 2018.
2018.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
how long have you been working for him?
about 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. So they do a lot of servicing and that kind of thing with guns, right? You do repair work and that kind of thing. Tell me a
Yes,
little
we
bit
do.
about what you do.
Well, we have a full-service gunsmith, a guy that worked in Texarkana for years and years in the gun trade. He knows them inside out, and he does a really, really good job on everything he does. We offer all kinds of service. We even mount scopes, bore sighting, of course, just basic cleaning, and he takes the guns completely apart, so he does a wonderful job when he does the cleaning.
And how long does it take for them to actually get the gun, fix it up and everything, and bring it back? What's the time frame typically?
Turnaround on some can be very short. Turnaround on others can be lengthy, depending on whether we have to order parts or if he has to make a part. He's a good gunsmith. He'll make a part if he can't find one.
Oh, wow. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what's in your store right now. I know we've got some ammunition and things like that. What else do we carry here?
We carry all types of holsters and accessories. We carry earmuffs. We carry ear protection, all types of oil for your gun. Rusty, can you think of anything else? Magazines?
So tell me about all the different guns that you guys carry.
Go ahead, Rusty. Tell them about it.
We have a lot of handguns. And
We
a lot
were
of
looking at
long
those
guns.
earlier. They've got some really great ones. So.
A lot of shotguns. The inventory changes pretty often here, so if you find it here and you want it and you can afford it, you better get it because it may not stay.
Now, we were talking that Christmas is fixing to be coming up, and I know here in Texas, guns is a big thing, especially for Christmas.
Absolutely.
Tell us what type of payment plans that you guys have that make it more affordable for people.
We do a layaway.
Okay.
We try to do 6 months of tops, depending on what it is, but we're not going to hold anybody's feet to the fire as long as we know you want the item and you're paying on it. And your layaway is good with us. We'll let you go.
Good. And I know you also take credit cards.
We do. We take Visa, MasterCard, American Express, all the major credit cards.
All the major credit cards around
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
Now, I noticed there are still some things about guitars that you have in here for the locals that do need something really quick and handy. What do you carry as far as things for guitars?
We're still carrying guitar strings, straps, and accessories, tuners, peg winders, things like that. Just small stuff that our local customers can still come and get without having to go to Texarkana.
That's awesome. Now, what are your days of operation? What days are you open?
We're here Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5 on the weekdays and 10 to 3 on Saturday.
Okay, so you're closed on Sunday and Monday.
Yes, ma'am. Closed on Sunday and Monday.
Okay, very good. Okay, so tell me a little bit about licensing. How does that work?
Well, a gun license in Texas is not required at this time because Texas is a right to carry state. But we do recommend that everybody get a concealed carry permit. It's easy to do. It takes a lot of time away from when you buy a gun. If you have the concealed carry permit, it's an instant check. You don't have to call everything in. So that's why we recommend it. That and it teaches people about gun safety.
Right. Now, you were telling me a little bit earlier about gun safety and that kind of thing. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, ma'am. Everybody, if you're unfamiliar with the gun, if you're a first-time buyer, we strongly advocate getting professional training on how to use it, how to load it, how to be safe with it and not potentially hurt someone
Right.
unintentionally. Gun safety is a priority. They're only dangerous if it's in the hands of an idiot.
Right.
And so educate yourself on how to use it.
Educate. I think education is the biggest part. A lot of us, being raised in Texas, we are at least familiar with it, right?
Exactly.
I can remember at a very young age that we would go out with my father and he would show us how to use a gun and that kind of
Absolutely.
thing. But it is very important, if you don't have that knowledge, to be sure and get professionals. And there's a lot of people around this area that give you those lessons. Am I correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lots of folks.
So that's very easy to find. I'm sure these folks can help you out if you had a question on where they need to go or something like that.
You always got a sale going on.
Okay. So right now they've got some sales going on. Actually, I was just talking to him. He says they got sales all the time. So tell me what's going on sale
Well,
right
we
now.
always try. We try to make a little bit of money a lot of times. We're not out to hit a home run every time we sell somebody a gun. So we're always willing to deal, make it affordable for everybody we can. We buy guns. We offer good prices, fair prices for what we buy. We sell fair, and I think that's the way we ought, you ought to do business.
Absolutely. Now, I was talking to him earlier. Y'all actually have some used guns as well, correct?
Yes, ma'am. We do carry used guns. We sure do. They're all checked out by our gunsmith and in good operating condition.
Great.
Save you some money there.
Absolutely. But you also have guns coming in at a regular basis, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So there's always constantly that different inventory that you could come out and see and look at just to see if you're familiar. And I bet if you're looking for something special, you could probably order it.
We can.
Okay. Order it or maybe start looking for it to see if it can come through the door.
We got a lot of sources, so we can find things.
Awesome. That sounds okay. So with rules and regulations, there's a lot of things going on with guns. What happens if we're right here on 59 here? What if somebody comes in from out of state? What can happen there? What can you sell and what can you not?
Well, federal law is that we can sell anyone a long gun. You can only buy a handgun in the state you live in.
Okay.
And your identification has to match the state you're buying
Sure.
the gun.
So, all right, when you say long gun, explain that to me.
Any rifle or shotgun, 16-inch barrel or longer.
16-inch barrel or longer is
Yes, ma'am.
considered a long gun.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can sell that to anyone.
Sell that to anyone.
Okay, but a handgun has to be within the state.
Exactly. And that, of course, that's provided they don't have any hiccups in their background check.
Right, exactly.
Of course, we can transfer too.
You can.
We can transfer to any FFL dealer in any state. There'll be a fee involved in that, there always is.
Sure.
And we could actually sell a handgun to someone out of state. They just cannot leave here with it. It has to be transferred to an FFL dealer
Okay.
in their state.
Okay.
And there would be shipping charges and all
Well,
that
yeah,
involved.
for sure.
But
So if I walked in off the street, being a female, and I wanted to get me a handgun, and I do live here in Texas and all that, how long does the process take before I could leave with that gun?
most of the time the same day.
Okay.
Most of the time within the hour.
Okay.
NCIC will run a background check on you. If you have no felonies or no anything like that,
You're
then
good to go.
You're good to go. If they don't tell us immediately to release the gun, they'll delay it and then call us back.
And say-
Sometimes within 10 minutes, sometimes within 3 days, but
Right.
typically it's pretty quick.
Okay. So we can get in and out pretty fast.
Oh yeah.
All right.